Hi everybody, welcome to her tarot readings. That's not even my intro anymore. Hey everybody, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the live. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this, cause I was looking at the hairstyle and I'm just trying something out new, and I realized I don't like it. Everybody who gets to watch the replays always gets to see me change something in the beginning. Everybody who just comes on the live while I'm live, they don't ever get to see this little introduction shift where I do something and then I change it up because I don't like it. But I've done it a couple of times because you can see like difference. Like when you be doing it, I'm looking in my mirror right now on my vanity versus when I get on this camera and I be like, no, 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 no. But hey y'all, hey. We're just gonna wait for a couple of people to get into the live, see how everybody's doing, where everybody's doing, where they at, how they doing. Remember, we're doing our gratitude today. We're manifesting love and belonging, and I'm excited. Okay, I'm excited to see what happens today. I'm trying to figure out what I should ask the live. Should it be a poll? Should it be a Q&A? The prompt today asks us a very, very good question. And it says, when have you felt the deepest sense of belonging in a group, community, or relationship? What made that experience feel so special? Reflect on that connection and give thanks for the spaces where you feel at home. Now, what does that mean? I don't know what Janu mean. What does that mean? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a poll. Where do you feel like you belong most? I feel like, no, we kind of asked that question yesterday. Where do you feel the deepest sense of belonging? School. And I'm excited to do a poll because I want to see what y'all say. Work, spiritual group, school or friends, spiritual group, family. I wish we could do like 8 different ones. Yay, it didn't log off. Hi, HC. I'm starting to feel like some of these are just like spam, like y'all are robots and y'all just come in here just saying the same thing every single time. I don't get it. Y'all tell me, how does that work? Hi, Clive. You said nah. Okay. Hey, someone's drawing here. How y'all doing? While we wait, I'm just gonna do my edges. Let's see who come on this live. I could have did my edges before the live, but at least y'all get to watch me do my edges. Y'all be wondering about my beauty routine. Here it is. Here is me doing my edges before we start the conversation. With the toothbrush, yeah, of course. This is cultural, baby. Do not be talking about my culture. There we go. No, I don't know. Hola, Mexico. Hello, Rapper King. Hi, Nair. So boom, y'all just got to watch me do my edges. And it was so quick. Y hablo un poquito español pretoriano. Hello, Suburbia. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing today? So, we're going to do the same that we did yesterday, where the first 10 people have to answer the question before we can move on. Now, mind y'all, we do have the poll. So we already have 14 votes on the poll. So far, most people are saying school and friends. The next is family. Some people are saying work. That's interesting. I'm your live. You're my live. No, friend. You keep commenting. No, I don't. I don't know them. I know it's a group. I don't know them though. Thank you, Pretoriano. Am I living lavish? Am I involved in magic? I'm a magical being, baby. I am the magic. Remember that. Hi, South Africa. Why are my sunglasses on? Okay. Nos casamos? No. No, gracias. Hello, Michael. Thank you, Deb. Thank you so much, y'all. We're gonna wait just a little bit to see who all is in the chat. It's giving a lot of spam comments. This Felix from the Strays thing is like, who is paying these spam bots to come and say that? I love you too, Look Lyrics. Hello, Spain. Hi, Pink said it's their birthday. Happy birthday. So let's go ahead. If you are spam or you are a troll, go ahead and comment now. I just want to see y'all real quick. If you are a troll, say something real weird, like trollish. Say something real trollish. I'm just trying to see something. I just want to give y'all a high five. Welcome, Bangladesh. Welcome, Kazakhstan. There we go. Is there anybody else who's a troll? Y'all let me know. Hey, South Dakota. Longbone, my zodiac sign. I'm a Gemini. Thank you, Dennis. We're going to get started in just a second, y'all. I have not been to Poland. Shout out to Kenya. Thank you, Ivy. Oh, your birthday's June 6th? We're birthday twins, Longbone. Hey, birthday twin. Thank you, Daniel. Shout out to all my birthday twins who was born on June 6th. Thank you, Rapper. So we got a little bit of people. We got 46 votes, so we'll go ahead and look into it. Casual said, my deepest sense of belonging isn't listed on your poll. Tell me, what is it? What is that? Thank you, Bama. Bama, you from Alabama? Dope said, I'm a Sagittarius. Can you read me? On Thursdays, I read tarot. If you want to read and come on Thursday. Okay, are y'all ready? So let's look at the 52. So most people said family. So 40% said family. 32% said school or friends. 11% said work. And 17% said spiritual groups. And I'm still interested to see who you say it's in the Sugandis. I don't know what that is, friend. Sugandis. I don't know what that is. Nothing better than a Capricorn. Nothing crazier than a Capricorn. Oh, thank you, Casual. I appreciate that. I appreciate when y'all come out the woodworks with the trolling so I can block you. Get you out of here. Thank you, thank you. I love you too, Yasin. Welcome back, IT helper. Okay. Hey, Izzy. What you do for a living? I work with children. And I come on live. That's what I do for a living. Hi, Isla. Okay, y'all ready? So today's conversation is kind of like a play on what we did yesterday, but we're talking about the deepest sense of belonging. So yeah, there's times where you belong in a group of people, you belong in a relationship with somebody because y'all do have things that y'all relate to, but it can get even deeper than just the surface level. So who in your life do you feel like you have the deepest sense of belonging? What do y'all think? Oh my God. You, me, we have the deepest sense of belonging together in this group. Myra said family. Shout out to South Africa. Can't wait to go one day. Okay. So yeah, you feel the deepest sense of belonging with me. What makes you feel that way, y'all? Myra said parents. Savage said my family. Oh, Bama said my daughter. That's a nice one. I can tell you anything. I feel unjudged with you. Ooh, I do be judging people, but I don't think I judged you before, girl. I try not to judge too harshly. I just try to be real. But I like that. Thank you. I feel like when I started feeling a deep sense of belonging was in a school, like school relationship, like groups of friends. Like I think I've always been really good at finding groups of people in school related like stuff. I've always been able to be in a group of people really well. But I recently this year had like a group that I worked with in school, and I loved them down. Like we were so different. Literally, when I say we were so different, we all had our differences, but we never like judged anybody. We didn't like talk down on anybody because their weaknesses were our strengths, you know. When you work in a group of people, there are going to be people who are not strong in the areas that you're really strong at, right? So I didn't realize how much I really did love these people. Like I be telling them like I love y'all. Like if it wasn't for you, I don't know where I would be. But if it like literally what I learned from working with them people was number one, stop judging people for things that you can do that they can't do. There are people out here who will really be on you because you cannot do something that they've been doing their whole entire life. It's like, dang, you don't know me, you don't know where I came from. Why don't you try to help instead of judging people? These people, we work together so well. We never really had to think about anything. Like people just naturally took their roles. Like we never was like, you need to do this. We never like tried to split things down in the middle. You know how they be like, it has to be 50-50. You get exactly this 50. You get exactly this 50. Sometimes somebody will do 100. There's been times where I did 95% of the work and put everybody's name on it and went about our day. There's time when I did 0% of the work. They did 100% of the work. We put our names on it and we went about our day. So it's like, I feel the deepest sense of belonging when I can fail sometimes or not give 100% sometimes, but I'm still 100% accepted. Somebody said, what's wrong with my nose piercing? This be bothering y'all or something? It don't ever bother me, but it be bothering some of y'all. There y'all go. Somebody said, I'm sure you never worked. That's crazy. Somebody said, you have some Karen vibes. I'm really trying to get in my Karen bag. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to get in the Karen bag, and I'm trying to snitch on anybody who bothers my existence. I wish I can call the police every single time, but, you know, some things are not illegal, so I can't call the police all the time. But I'm really trying to get in my Karen bag. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So have y'all ever felt that way, like working with somebody or having a relationship with somebody, family, friends, romance, any of those things where you could really be at your lowest and they still accept you? Somebody said not calling the police. I'm so serious. I've never called the police. But I told myself this year is the year that I'm snitching. I've never been like this, right? I called the police twice this year. That's 2,000% more than I've ever called the police in my whole entire life. But I called the police twice because I'm not playing with y'all. If you having loud music, I'm not playing with you. It's 12 o'clock at night, you playing loud music on a Thursday. Let's be so for real. So I'm getting into it. I'm telling you, my peace is what gets me a going. Somebody said real black people don't snitch. No, trauma. People in trauma don't snitch. Alexander said that's valid as fuck. Not gonna lie, I'll be trying to sleep. Yeah. Don't worry. Say, can I ask you a question? What question? What question you trying to ask? But I want to see what y'all say. Somebody said you live with mom still. Do y'all see your mama back here? Hi, Glitchy. Hey, Damien. Welcome back to the live, friend. Bonsoir, Renee. Gracias. Tu es tres belle. Okay. Hey, Antoine. Okay. Not for $20. What do you do for a living? I work with children, y'all. What? Fame tubers is hilarious. Oh, thank you, Alexander. Upper echelon, the Don says, snitches get stitches. I'm just kidding, but I feel you. You demand your peace and protect it. Masuka keeps saying I'm white. That's crazy. I am black. Fame Tuber said, and you snitch. Heck yeah. I'm snitching on y'all. Don't play with me. Most people are saying family, and after that is school and friends. The least amount of support, the least amount of deepest sense of belonging is spiritual groups. Now, mind you, if y'all are just getting here, spiritual groups is like, okay, you go to church or like whatever religion you are in. Hey, Jimmy. Y'all want me to sing? Yes, you know I do. I do a lot of studying, y'all. That's why I know what I'm talking about. Oh, wow. Masuka, I'm about to block you. You ain't gonna never see this live again. I appreciate whatever you trying to do over there. Not really, but whatever. Yeah. And FamTuber, I would laugh with you, but it's getting old, so. Hey, Mateo. It's got old really quick. And this is getting old. Oh, Shania, that's so cute. Or Shania. That's cute, thank you. Okay. Okay. There you go. Okay. So, when we start talking about deepest sense of belonging, this is obviously more than you've ever felt before. Number one. More than you've ever felt before. Like I was just saying earlier, yeah, you can belong to a race of people. We had this conversation yesterday where we were talking about there are some people who are white or black, but they really love Asian culture. So they start to feel like they don't belong in the race that they are because of how deep they are in their Asian culture liking, right? And so although you belong to the race that you are, mind you, I'm seeing 333. Although you belong to the race that you are, you don't feel that deep sense of belonging because you're not relating. You're feeling that deep sense of belonging with the Asian culture because you really, really like it. So it's like that can happen to anybody where you do belong in certain things. You belong to certain communities, certain realities, certain lifestyles that you belong to. But at the end of the day, it's not deep because that's not who you're relating to internally. So you have to start looking into who am I as an individual, so you can start seeing who am I relating to deeply. And a lot of times, like, I was just watching this one woman's YouTube channel. I really like her channel. Her name is Rome and Roni, something like that. And she okay, she makes like case study videos, and she just was making a case study video, and she was watching the Ramit. And I mind you, if y'all watch The Money Mindset, I've suggested y'all watch Ramit before, but she was doing a case study over a Ramit special that he did, and I felt like this is my type of girl right here. All of the little comments that she was making, certain phrases that she was saying that you can only understand if you on that side of TikTok, certain people who she watched, I felt like I belong on her channel. I belong watching these videos because I can relate to her. She's on the same TikTok that I am. Do you know how many people I be talking to, and they not even close to the type of TikTok that I be watching? You know, that you can relate to somebody when you can say a TikTok and they can finish it. You know, one time I was talking to one of my friends, and I said, huh? I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody said on me, I'm listening. Oh, listening to me. Yeah, okay. So back to what I was saying, y'all. Everybody must have left. They said, she left. I gotta go. But anywho, I'm gonna keep going anyways. So if you share the same TikTok algorithm as somebody, that's how you know that y'all are on the same page. I'm telling you. And so one of the things, I remember saying this to one of my friends, and I was like, it kicked you out. Hey, Clash, welcome back, friend. What kicked you out? So I remember I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and I said, huh? What? Stop sign? And she didn't get it. If y'all get that, please tell me yes or no. Tell me yes or no in the comments if you get that. What stop sign? What stop sign? Yeah, somebody had just called me. I have to take my cat to the vet. He got to get some shots. So when I get off of this live, I'm going to take him to the vet to get some shots. So that was a vet calling me, y'all. SB said yes. Okay, Steve know what I'm talking about. Steve know what I'm talking about. Hi, y'all. Class said I don't know. It's something about somebody knowing your TikToks that make you feel like y'all are the bestest friends now. Baby, Eliza said meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. The Nothing Killer said, when you invest in others and don't put yourself first, you belong. What? You gotta make that make sense to me. I don't understand that, honestly. Hi, Afghanistan. Am I going in and out? Y'all, if y'all are having issues with the live, let me know, please. Let me know if anybody else is having issues. It's cutting in and out. I might have to restart the live. I don't know why. Hey, Rico, welcome back to the live. Okay, D said no, but okay, Alexander is having issues. D said no. If anybody else is having issues, let me know. Okay, Clash said no. Okay. Steve said no. Okay. So, Alexander, try this. Close YouTube and then come back into YouTube and see if that fixes it. Because everybody else is saying no issues. The Nothing Killer said, try it sometime. You'll understand and you enjoy the difference in how you feel. Baby, I used to do that all the time. That's why I don't do it no more. That's why I don't do it no more. I enjoy putting myself first. The Nothing Killer said, the purest form of love is sacrifice. Friend, we're not on the same page. Hi, Peter. Hi, Denise. Hi, Okay. Yeah, the nothing killer, we not on the same page, because I don't believe that sacrifice is the purest form of love. Maybe sacrificing your own expectations, but not sacrificing myself. I don't know about that one, friend. Okay, Michael Jackson. He is alive. Michael Jackson is alive. And it's like, not even only that, when somebody knows an artist, have y'all ever listened to like an underground artist and y'all really like that artist, that music, and then you meet somebody who like the same music as you, and you like, nobody ever knows this person, like, you know this person, you know the songs, like, that's a different type of vibe. Welcome back, Lego Jake. He came in like, hi, I'm back. Okay, don't do too much though, Lego Jake. Don't do too much. The Nothing Killer said, husband sacrifice. You know I'm not a husband now. Hi, Whitebeard. The Nothing Killer, you said, when you only focus on being loved rather than loving, you lose out. Yeah, babe. I agree. Thank you, Ladini Lou. I agree. But in this conversation, understand that we are not trying to... I missed your other comments. Let me see. We are not trying to say we just take in love. It, of course, it's very reciprocal. Oh, okay. I think I just missed that one comment, but okay, I read it already. I'm not saying be a parasite, be a leech, and just eat off of other people's love and don't give nothing in return. But you do have to have a level of selfishness to survive. If you just give without expecting anything back in return, it will drain you. And then the Nothing Killer said there are multiple types of love. Yes. Tell us more. Oh, Lordy. See, that's why I be talking about the kids. I'm put you in timeout for a couple of seconds, because remember, y'all, if y'all are children, y'all don't realize that when y'all talk, everything says I am a child. And I am blocking children, but because I know some of y'all are very active in the chat, sometimes very active, very, very active, I don't block all of y'all. So I will put some of you guys in timeout just for a little bit, because I need you guys to not put so much information out that says that, hi, I'm a child, okay? Hola, Manuel. Clash said, I like this conversation. Love is broad and complex. Yeah, and if you want to talk about love, love is care, love is desire, right? Love is what allows us to survive. Love is that motivating force that gets us from one place to another. Love is that the spirit within us that God put in us to animate our spirits. Because things around us, inanimate objects cannot love. Animated objects can love. You said you must protect yourself from certain things, but keep wisdom close. Yeah. Hey, Lord Red Rock. And well, again, when I think about it, I always go back to etymology. Love is care and desire. When you start to care about something, that means you worry about it, right? You start worrying. So anything that you start worrying about, or you have the ability to worry about, that's how you know you love it. If you up anxiety at the middle of the night thinking about something, you can't go to sleep, that means you love it. It's an attachment there. Love always creates an attachment. Now, whether that attachment is healthy for you or not, that's up for you to decide. But be cool, brother. Have some couth. Have some couth. MJQ said, yeah, I have 3 sons to 3 different women. They all made me a man. Okay. That's tough. The Nothing Killer said that is sacrifice. The sacrifice of having to worry. Is that what you're saying? I love you too, on Wibberry. Love you too, Joe Jahari. Emma said, can I ask you questions? Okay, you can ask a question, but if you ask it and it's stupid, I'm deleting you and blocking you. MJQ said the sons did. They are class. Especially if you got 3 sons. You got 3 reflections of you. Sharif, I'm head over heels for you too, baby. Okay. Hey, Babuele. Hello, Asia. Oh, Asia. Welcome back. I ain't seen you in a minute, Asia. Where you been, Asia? DeLon said that was a bar, low key. The Nothing Killer said yes, to care for, to care about us, also sacrifice. So yeah, now I agree with you. If we saying that love is sacrifice, we are sacrificing our worry. I'm allowing myself to worry about something, to care about something. Boom, that is a sacrifice. Because to worry means to decrease like your emotional stock. Like I could be vibrating up here, but because I'm worrying about you, I'm a little bit lower. That is sacrifice. I agree. Clash says sometimes loving others involves self-love too. Facts. What's up, Cows? Welcome back to the live, baby. Emma said, are you making money on YouTube? Not yet. I made money through YouTube, but not from YouTube, if that makes sense. I make money through, but not directly from. Hey, Riza. Hi, Naman. Shout out to Bangladesh. MJQ said, the woman made me scared of women, but they're brilliant moms, so they have all my respect. What you do? Why are you scared of them? They be on your ass, I bet. Oh, my God. 3 baby moms is crazy. Okay, Nothing Killer. Thank you. I love the poking of the brain. I love you too, Riza. What? I don't know what that means. What? No, I told you I'm not making money on YouTube, friend. I'm making money through YouTube. Oh my God. Y'all are crazy. DeLon, I said your name the first time. Okay, period. Y'all are crazy. I love you too, Bendy. Thank you, Clash. They were rockets, but my sons made them unreal women. Yeah, real Rico. Folks, real crazy. Real crazy. Okay, so you said they classy women. So do you feel like you belong with any of your baby mamas, MJQ? That's what I want to know. Any of the mothers of your children, do you feel like you belong with them? And if not, why don't you feel like you belong with any of them? That's what I want to know. So he said, I need help, man. What is it? Y'all better not be playing in my chat. Siaka, no, I do not speak French, y'all. I do not speak French. And RR, I'm from America. Saudi and RR, I'm from America. Lego Jack, yes, just Lego Jack. If you talk, refrain from telling all your business. Which part? The part where the bad bitches in the City of Angels. That's where I'm from. Y'all, TH7, my name is Meiana. It's in the chat, y'all. I mean, it's not in the chat. It's in the YouTube name. Dope Earl, shout out to Saudi Arabia. You gotta guess. Thank you, Siaka. Shout out to Jersey. Fit check. Y'all can see the top. I just got on jeans and this t-shirt. Bonjour. So he said, I need a job in the USA. Please help me to get a job in the US. You better start manifesting. Start planning your life as if you're going to be moving there next year. Yeah, Lego Jake. You can say that, friend. You real crazy. Look what you do with your time. P.S. Don't speak English either. F. I don't know what that means. Yes. Chat. I am a man. You figured it out. MJQ said, no, we just made a class connection to make brilliant humans, but as couples, no good. But the chemistry we had made powerful sons. So I love that I met these women. Okay. Okay. Dom said living in Florida. Okay. Okay. Sahi said, I am belonging from a middle-class family. I can't afford consultant fees to get a job by an agent. Please help me to get a job without consultancy fees. Please, man. I just told you. I be teaching y'all how to manifest, especially if y'all be on the lives at the end of the day. When everybody, like, we are at the halfway mark. So around this halfway mark is when I shift the topic anyways. So we can go ahead and finish with the conversations, and we can talk about manifestations, because I be trying to tell y'all, you want something, manifest it. You are a spiritual being. You have a frequency that puts things out to go get things for you, and it will come back and attract that into your life. It may take 1 to 2 years sometimes, especially if you don't really have that belief in yourself. But if you are consistent and you practice this daily, just like how you're supposed to practice your spiritual beliefs every day, you practice this daily, it will manifest. Please, y'all, use y'all's powers. Yeah, Emma asking me all the questions, friend. Donnie said, what did you just say? You a man. Of course, I'm a grown man. Clash said, can you do a story time again? What's the furthest you ever traveled, and how was your trip? Yeah, let's go ahead. We'll change the conversation. Let me go ahead and finish this conversation first. Donnie said, basically, when she says manifest, it means put it in God's hands. Won't he do it? I mean, that's not exactly what I'm saying, honestly. That's not exactly what I'm saying. Chat said, most of us need jobs. We don't have black privilege. Lego Jake said, what does manifest mean? I'll talk to y'all about it in just a second. Thank you, MJQ. Chat said, manifest that welfare. What's my favorite holiday destination outside the USA? How can you contact me? Yeah, I'm about to post my website in a couple of weeks. So if y'all are looking for services, any of my services that I do, it will all be on my website. I just haven't talked too deeply about it, just because I've been really trying to make it as accessible as possible for anybody who goes and uses it. But I'll talk more about it once we post it. Let's see. Sometimes when it comes to trolls, you can kind of get a gist of the ones who they'll turn out a little different down the lines. But hey, Robinson friend. Sharif said, Americans speak so fast. Please calm, quiet, be gentle, slowly. That's okay. Can you access the Arcadia records? Beautiful fingernails. Go to work, then spiritual muscles daily for manifesting. Y'all see how slow that is? That's not fun to speak that slow, okay? Sahid, I'll be posting a website within the next couple of weeks. Just make sure you're subscribed, and I'll post on my community as well. I'll also post on my community. So let's go ahead and finish this conversation, and we'll talk about all the other things that y'all are interested in, okay? So what makes the experience feel so special when you feel that deep connection? And I kind of gave y'all already, for me, the connections that I felt deeply about, you know, when with the liking the same music, or not having the same algorithm where they can understand you know, my little TikTok jokes, or working in a group of people, and you know, being able to have my low days and still people don't see me differently just because I have a low day, or me being able to have a really high day and allow other people to have a low day. You know, being able to have empathy and care about other people. So what made the experience feel so special is to be understood is to be loved. To be understood is to be loved, period. And if somebody cannot understand you, it creates a sense of a barrier. And it's unfortunate that a barrier occurs, but it's something that still occurs. You can't really penetrate someone's spirit when you cannot understand them. And I'm not just mean language wise. Just because you speak a different language does not mean that you cannot still love somebody. Because it's a lot of couples who meet and they don't speak the same language, but they have, for some reason, they've developed a connection from that. I mean, to know someone's heart, to know someone's humor, especially like someone who's funny and you like hear their funniness and it's like, oh, it penetrates the soul. And so that's what I mean when I say deepest sense of belonging is when it's not just a surface level, like, oh, we are two people of the same race, the same culture, two people who live in the same state, who goes to the same school. Who cares if y'all belong in that same environment or if y'all belong to the same group of people when y'all don't know each other's spirit, when y'all don't know each other's soul? When you cannot really look deeper into that individual and see them for who they are without feeling like they're a bad person or that you need to overcome them, and that there's a power dynamic, there's a power control, power imbalance. All of those things really matter when you're trying to get deeper into understanding somebody's soul. So, for you guys, I want y'all to start thinking about who are those people who know me at a soul level and not just at a surface level. It's most likely not the people who you work with. I mean, you do see these people every single day, but a lot of times those are very general. It's most of the time those people that you spend very late nights with, you spend long periods of time with, maybe even traveled with, somebody who you share a responsibility with to get something done, somebody you have to work with, right? Those are a lot of times the people who are going to know you on a deeper level, people who see you consistently. It's a stable relationship. If you have an inconsistent relationship, like a lot of y'all have with these situationships that y'all be dealing with, that's an inconsistent relationship. Now, if y'all have that, just understand that it's very difficult for someone to know you at a deep core level if the relationship is inconsistent. So, it's time to really reflect on those connections that you have in your life where you feel that deep sense of connection, and really create space for you to be appreciative. Create space for you to acknowledge that your soul feels at home. I remember at one point, a lot of people were saying their bedrooms, their home was where they felt like they belonged the most. So if you can meet a group of people, a friend, a romantic partner, somebody on that level where y'all feel like this feels like home, that's an amazing experience. Also, I will say that if you are into astrology, you can see that in some people's charts. If you do a synastry chart, you can see, okay, this person's sun or moon, especially moon, is in my 4th house. So if you looking at somebody's synastry and you see this person's sun or moon or any other major planets, it always depends. It's a lot that goes into it. But if you see that their sun or moon falls within your 4th house, that's how you know this person feels like home. So that was the conversation for today. Somebody came in. Hey, moving forward, welcome back to the live. You said, what's the question for today? We are doing a poll, but we just finished the conversation. We were having a conversation about where do you feel the deepest sense of love. Let's go ahead and look at the poll. So 41% said family. Okay. The next one, 35% said school or friends. And then 14% said work and 11% said spiritual groups. So most people, based on this, feel the deepest sense of belonging in their family. The least amount of people feel the deepest sense of belonging in their spiritual groups. So that says a lot. This is a lot. Sahi, you said, thank you, ma'am, for your response. Nobody is ready to help anyone in this world. I hope you will help me to get a job. Please help me as your brother, please, ma'am. Okay, friend, we're going to talk about it. Robinson, you said you want to send me an email. I promise y'all, everything will be open. I'll even have a contact page open for you guys if you want to contact me within the next couple of weeks. So let's go ahead and end this conversation. And let's go ahead and start a new conversation. So let's talk about manifestation. I saw Clash ask me a question earlier about traveling. I think it was about traveling. What's the furthest that I've traveled? I went to Mexico. I went to Mexico. That's the furthest. That's the only time I've ever been out of my own country. It's not the last time though, but it is the first. So let's talk about manifesting a job, because I manifested a lot of jobs. That will actually be something that I will post on my website. Is my ebook that teaches you how to manifest a job. And I'm doing $8 ebooks, but when I open up my website, I will give y'all a sale, and it will be $5 because I do have a couple of ebooks, one of them being how to manifest a job. So, and because I've done it more than once, even the job that I work at now is kind of a manifestation. So I will tell you guys exactly how I did it. Especially for you, my friend Saheed, who wants to manifest a job. Now, first, the easiest thing, if you want to start from the easiest thing to do, you need to go to YouTube, which you're already on YouTube. Look up It Works. Now, I have a playlist on my channel. If you don't want to go look it up, I have a playlist on my channel about all the books that have changed my life. If you go to that playlist, it has every single book. It's my favorite books on there. So my most favorite books are on that playlist, okay? Thank you, AW. MJQ, you gonna come to America one day, okay? So, in order to manifest a job, you don't really even have to really know. But if you want to do the easiest thing that will teach you hands-on, It Works by RHJ. It's an audio book on YouTube. It's 15 minutes. Listen to it every day for a week and do exactly what it asks you to do. If you cannot dedicate 15 minutes a day to listen to this audio book, then you don't want it. You don't want it. I'm just letting you know, you don't want it. Now, that's the first thing that you need to do. The second thing that you need to do, okay? You need to do everything that that book says. On top of that, you need to listen to sleep affirmations. This is maximum effect. This is maximum effect. I'm telling you this because it's maximum. You're going to do exactly what that book tells you to do, but you're going to listen to sleep affirmations. There are a million sleep affirmations about manifesting a job. You find the one that you like the most, and you listen to it every night for 1 week. If you can't do it, you don't want it. If you cannot do it, you do not want it. Okay? So that's the second thing. If you are wanting to manifest a job, we have to get your mindset on that it's possible. Because based on what you were saying earlier, Saheed, you were saying, hey, I really want this, but I think it sounded like more like financial things. More like financial things, the reason why you couldn't get it. You were saying like something with money. Always remember, you are not here to figure it out. What you need to know is the end goal. The end goal sounds like not just that you want to work, but you want to be in America. Thank you, MJQ. The end goal sounds like that you want to be in America. I don't know if it's really just the job. I don't know if it's specific to it's a particular job in America, or if it's the fact that you just want to be in America and you see that the job is what's going to get you there. Saheed, if you still here, you let me know what really is your end goal. Is it that you want to be in America, or is it that you want a job in America? Is it a particular job, or is it just America? I don't know. Bello said in America. No, please no. You don't like America? You said in Europe. Which one is it, Saheed? Is it that you want to be in America, or is it that particular job that is only in America? Which one is it? You say your 17-year-old is like that? John said my own business. Okay, so John, John wants to have his own business. Okay. Spanish is 1,000 times better. We're going to have to go figure it out. We're going to have to go visit. We're going to have to go visit. So, once you tell me which one it is, Sahi, yeah, you like America. So we can't focus on the job. Let's not focus on the job, okay? Let's just focus on America. Because also America is so big. I don't know if it's a particular place in America that you want to be. It's 50 states in America. Plus, I think. Sometimes we be having like Cuba and like other states to come in and out. I don't know how that works. But there's a lot of states. So you got to figure out what part you want to be in, number one. You have to start getting into research, and you got to start getting your mind prepared that you're going to be there. Because for some reason, you really want to be here. These are type of conversations where we would go much deeper, but we cannot get that deep on a live. These are type of conversations when we do our mindset sessions. I wouldn't really even have to do too much because I would know exactly what is blocking you from getting there based on the surveys and the conversations that we have. Oh, you want to donate? I don't have that right now. YouTube is not doing that. But if you would like to, my Cash App is in the description. On live, sometimes you can find it up here, or sometimes you can find it down here with that. Bello said people in Europe don't like Europe as much as y'all think. John said you have to act like you already have what you want. Yeah. And when a lot of times people say you have to act like you already have it, sometimes it can be really hard, especially if you're not really good at visualizing. So I wouldn't just say you have to act like it, but you have to be confident that if you want something, you will eventually get to experience that desire, right? You don't have to act like you already have it, but be confident that I want to be in America, but in some way, somehow, I will get to be, and I will get to be in America. Things that I would say that really program your mind is get an American flag and put it in your room. Start preparing for the citizenship test. I don't know if you want to be in America for a long time or forever, but start preparing for the citizenship test. A lot of times people don't realize that you were already meant to be somewhere, and so now they got to get everything done when they get to America. But it's like, you've been knowing you want to be in America. These are things that you need to start doing now. Somebody said, what's so awesome about America? It's unsafe. I don't know. I'm from America, so, I don't know. People like what they like. Some people see America as freedom. America has that, the symbolism of freedom. Strong by Lego. Strong culture, strong society. But, people get to America, they see it as different. So it just all depends. Somebody said serial killers. What else can you do? Just start preparing. Like, that's one of the things that a lot of people miss out on when it comes to manifestation, is that when they say take action, people forget that really just means start preparing as if you already know it's coming. Start preparing. Sahi said, it's my dream country. Every day I come to ask for help from who are coming live. Everyone talks good, but I get answers only I can't help for a job. But today I saw you, I hopped sister, that you helped me. You said you're Irish. I want to give you a class, American Woman Support. I tried for the Cash Apps, but can't find it. So want to help you out for your brilliance. If you can't find it, it's not that big of a deal. If you can't find it in the description, it is in the description. But if you can't, I don't want you to stress about it. Rosie said that they love it here. Primrose said it don't get no better than our great country. And Bello said, we staying in Spain. I like America. I like where I live. I'm not going to lie. But I ain't never really been nowhere else. So, yeah, if anybody really wants to manifest something, a lot of people forget that the biggest thing is to start preparing. Literally. As if you have it. Somebody, whatever I said earlier about pretend like you have it, what somebody had commented, like act as if you have it. That is how you act as if it's already yours. When you start preparing. Even when you don't see the signs. There are so many things that I'm about to start preparing for. Even though I don't know how it's going to happen. I'm ready to move. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Hey, Osman. I'm ready to move. So, That's one of the things, even though my lease is not up for a while, I'm about to start preparing to move. I don't care. I'm ready. Is a way is going to be found because I no longer feel like I belong here. I'm ready to go. So same for you, Sahi. You feel like you don't belong where you are. You belong in America. You need to start preparing. Get some boxes together. Don't bring everything. You don't even need to bring. If you move to America, you need 1 to 2 good bags. You're going to get everything else new in America. You need to start saving up some money. You need to start figuring out how much money you want to make, what area you want to live in America. Because you live in America, you need a good, at minimum, I don't know what type of lifestyle you live, okay? I don't know what type of lifestyle you live, but I feel like the basics is about $3,000 to $4,000 a month for a single individual. $3,000 to $4,000 a month. So you got to start worrying about America and start being prepared to live in America, because I don't know where you're from. And if you live in America, you don't want to just be living in a whole bumpkin town. You want to probably live in the cities. So you need to start preparing to receive about $3,000 to $4,000. So stop worrying about moving to America and start worrying about affording America. Because once you can afford America, you gonna move to. It's gonna be, life gonna work out for you. When I tell y'all, when y'all start preparing for the things that y'all don't realize when it's gonna come to you, the path opens up. And things you would have never imagined happening will happen to you. Manage said, where are you from? You know I'm from America. Y'all know I'm from America now. Roddy said your dreams and aspirations as well. John said 1 or 2 bags. I'm telling you, you just need 1 or 2 bags. You don't need all no extra stuff. And then whenever you move, you're going to buy new stuff when you move down here. You say you don't like that you can't support me. You want to contribute. Let me see, friend. Let me see how you do it on here so I can help you. Okay. So I'm on my live right now. Why is it black? Okay, I'm on my live right now, right? There are 3 dots right here. Click those 3 dots. You click those 3 dots, and then it says description right here. You click on description, and then my Cash App is right here. Can you see my Cash App? There go my Cash App. It is the money sign El Nina 1. Let me see if I can post it and I can pin it for you to make it easier. And then thank you in advance. Let me see. And heart, heart, heart. Thank you. And then I'll pin this for y'all. Warren said, what part of the U.S. are you in? The part where the baddest bitches stay. The part where the baddest bitches stay. Now, Ali Premium, you let me know if you being racist or not, because I'm almost about to block you for the monkeys. Just let me know if you being racist or, you know, just let me know. Robinson said, I tried to come to America once, but my agent ran away with your money. Tell me where they at, Robinson. I'm going to go beat them up for you. Shasta said, your reading from me the other day was on point, girl. What? What'd I say? Were you the one with the sun, Shasta? I can't remember. You the one who had the sun? Dara said they always wanted to travel to America. Manny said, please drink some water. I do need to drink some water. You right. Timothy said, you sound like a person that makes everything about race. I am. Clash, I'll be done with my master's in August next year. So I just have 1 more year. That was in 2022. Oh my God. Hey, Xaba. No, my dad was loud. I need to go ahead and do my new business. Oh, you was okay. You had the dad. Okay. Ooh, what he do, girl? What your daddy do now? Man, you're right. I do need some water, but we almost done. So I'm about to get some water before I leave. But thank you for worrying about my hydration. Thank you, Habeen. He just old and cranky. Well, thank you, Shasta, for giving me that feedback. I be needing to remember to screenshot some of these so I can keep the feedback that I get from y'all. I really appreciate the feedback, Shasta. Hey, Favor. Hey, baby. Robinson said, I love the way you speak frankly. Thank you. You know, I can't help it. I cannot help it. I gotta be me. I have to be me. If I'm not me, who is gonna be me? It's so many people who want to be me, and it's like, well, if I don't be me, these people gonna try to be me. You say you want to marry me? Joshy said, do you remember me? Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I really don't. I try to remember most people. Primrose said, to y'all that want to come to the U.S., please do feel free to come out here. We love everyone that wishes to come and achieve their American dream. Just make sure y'all are ready. Just make sure y'all ready. When I tell you, the United States has so many cultures, so many everything. How can we get in touch, please? I told y'all I'm about to post the website for y'all. So if you want a tarot reading, I'm going to be offering phone calls, email tarot readings. I'm going to be offering Zoom tarot readings. I'm going to be offering mindset coaching sessions. So if you really want to get deep into why some of the things that you're wanting are not manifesting and you want ongoing support with that, that's what I'll be here for. I'm also going to be doing mentorship and advice. So if you are between the ages of 18 to 23, I'm going to have a special discounted rate for 18 to 23-year-olds for only $20. Now, let me tell y'all why I'm going to only do $20. Have a blessed day, Clash. Bye, baby. Let me tell you why I'm only going to do $20 for 18 to 23. It's because when I was that age, I had just started going to therapy. And because I didn't have income, my therapist only charged me $20. And that was the best thing that I ever invested in myself, was paying $20 every single week, even though I didn't have a stable income, right? So I'm offering that to people because I know what I needed at that point in my life. Now, if you are older than 23, I'm still going to be offering the advice and mentorship if that's what you are interested in. It just won't be at the discounted rate. You said you wanted me to be a friend. Just want a personal chat with you, please. We chatting right now, friend. What you want to chat about? Thank you, Darar. What's my name? My name is Meiana, y'all. Thank you, Real Rico. I appreciate it. Somebody said, are you black on purpose? I think so. Thank you, Joshi. Shasta said Lebanon, but you live in Virginia? What is VA? What is that? Hey, PR. Welcome to the live, baby. Thank you, Shasta, babe. Okay, MJQ. Look, y'all. We have 500 more watch hours before donations. Before we can set that up, we have about 500 more watch hours. So I promise y'all, whenever we get to that point, y'all will be the first people to know, hey, we made it. We made it. So y'all will be the first people to know. Now, why you want to talk to Shasta? How you know who Shasta is now? How you don't know no Shasta? Thank you, Ivy. I love you too, Fitzroy. Okay, MJQ, it's nice seeing you. Sahi, you said, ma'am, once upon time I get an email regarding a job. They said you are selected for a job as a receptionist at New York Hotel in New York. Then they asked me visa fees, $400, but I had no money. You got to start manifesting, friend. I think, Sahi, for you right now, you trying to manifest moving to an America, and I think that's an okay thing, but I think you need to manifest financial intelligence. Sahid, if you have not watched our money mindset, you need to go back through and watch that. You have to start manifesting financial intelligence, financial literacy. Because if you are broke where you are now, don't think that the American dream, you're going to get here. And I'm not trying to speak negatively, but don't think that your American dream is you're going to get here and you're going to be rich. Because there's people in America who are very broke and they've been living there their whole entire life. Oh, MJQ, it's okay, friend. It's okay. Dooney said, I am debt free. How much money do I need to survive? You know, I don't know. I don't know what your debts look like. But Jasper, thank you. We get it. Thank you, Jasper. So, like I was saying, if you are not manifesting financial literacy, financial intelligence, financial confidence, life will be terrible when you get to America. Okay? Please get your stuff together while you're where you are. Manifest that first. Manifest, put that as your next 3 months goals. Let's do a 3-month goal, a 6-month goal, and a year goal. Let's say your 3-month goal, if you don't have a job right now, your 3-month goal is to get a job within 3 months. That's going to be paying you more than what you expect to be paid, and you enjoy it. If you put in 3 months of mental effort to manifest a job that you're passionate about, that pays you more than what you're expecting, you will get it. Next 6 months, 6 months goal needs to be to save a particular amount of money. Let's say you don't have no money. I don't know how the money works where you live at. By 6 months, you need to have at least $2,000 saved. You a man, you can do it. I know you a man, Sahi. You got to be a man. Then I got a credit $400 from someone. Then I got scammed. Then 2 days later, I cried. I had lost my $400 that also took credits. This happened in 2016. Oh, y'all all getting scammed. Y'all are getting scammed out here. Oh, my God. Thank you, MJQ. Okay, friend. Y'all are getting scammed. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay, Robinson, professional musician, period. I love that. Y'all are getting scammed. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, y'all. Hey, Everly, baby. How you been, baby? Hi, Sahara. I hope I'm saying your name right. But I don't know how to overcome the scamming. All I can say about that is that you see they have a valid website. They use PayPal. Don't ever just send no money just to people. Always use an app that you can get a refund if necessary. So you need to use a debit, Visa card. You need to use PayPal. Those are the only things that I can only suggest. Because at one point I had got scammed. And guess who I called? I called that PayPal customer service and let them know exactly what happened. They gave my money back. So same with my debit and credit card. Okay, something wrong, call them, give my money back. So y'all also have to, sometimes y'all need to actually fight for y'all's money back too. You need to start calling people to figure out how to get your money back. Rob said, you looking forward to having a conversation with me? Okay. Let's talk right now. Tell me what's up. Thank you, Winston. Shasta left the chat, friend. I'm trying to figure out how you worried about somebody they don't even have a profile picture. You say you from Punjab, India. Hey. You started at school today early. Okay. Get them grades, baby. Get them good grades. Be the baddest in the class, period. So I said, can I tip you? What type of tip? Because you know some people be playing on here. They be like, and then they give me a stupid tip. You say, yes, ma'am, I got scammed. They, again, asked $600 in the name of insurance, but I am belonging from a middle-class family. I can't afford much of an amount to pay the agent to get a job. It's more ways. It's more ways. HTTN Def 1. I want $1,000, baby. I want $1,000 my Cash App down here. Saying, girl, so I'm trying to put you on. Okay. What's it? I can give you a tip. Y'all gotta start doing more research. Make sure that these are reliable companies that y'all are talking to. Now, I don't know much about the whole why you gotta go through a middleman to interview. Only thing I would say was maybe translator at most. But I don't understand why you have to go through a middleman to get an interview at a job. Thank you, Dawar. Okay, Rajat. Okay. Okay, good night, Robinson. It was good to see you, friend. Hi, Tidine. I am Net. Okay, what's up, Travel Vlogs? Thank you, Camden. First of all, we're at 86 likes. Hi, Michael. Thank y'all for all the likes. Okay. Travel Vlog says, sister, please help me out. Why y'all be coming in the chats like that? Please help me. What you need help with, baby? Early said that had the highest GPA in class last year. Period. I love me a smart baddie. Thank you, Tidine. Love you too, Joe. Queen said, I want a reading. Y'all know I don't do readings on the Monday. I do readings on Thursday. That's what you figured, MJQ? Your baby mama's black? Don't tell me none of y'all baby mamas is black now. Because if y'all baby mama is black, we got a problem. Because you can't just be making black single mothers. Travel said, I need some money. Can you give me $400? No, but I can give you 400 pieces of advice to get $400. $1 is about 80 rupees of Indian currency. Yes, Ahi, that's what you got to work on first. Forget about America for now. I hate to be that person. I'm not saying forever. Just focus on your money for 6 months. And then in about 6 months to a year, come back and revisit the American thing. But put that as a longer term goal, Saeed, and your short term goal should be focused on money mindset, money management. Because we can't keep thinking about, well, it's my rupees is not equal to American dollars. That's so much money. When you start getting into the mindset of that so much, it starts to feel like it's beyond your capability. When in all reality, it's exactly your capability. You just have not allowed yourself to be in that dimension. You feel like you don't belong there. We talk so much about belonging. You belong where your spirit feels called to. But there are blocks and barriers, and your blocks and barriers, Sahi, sounds like a lot of financial issues. So get through the financial issues first. And then you won't have as many blocks and barriers to get to America. Now, MJQ. Okay, don't come on here with the ignorance now. Where you think I learned this from? Where you think I learned this from? I didn't learn from nobody else but black women now. Black women are the most wise. It's unfortunate, though, that our environments have shaped a lot of people's personalities. It's so unfortunate. Robson, you keep asking for my email, baby. I told you I'm going to release everything in the next couple of weeks. I promise you. Travel Vlogs said, please, for God's sakes, help me out, dear. Travel Vlogs. I created 30 videos where we talk about money mindset. If you need $300 to $400, go watch those videos and start manifesting that for yourself. But I'm thinking we about to get off of here. I gotta go. We didn't get too deep into the topic. I think I said little gems in regards to manifestation, little bitty gems and stuff. But there's a lot more to the story. And I enjoy talking about this every single day after we get done with the belonging conversation. Because belonging really is a big piece of manifesting. When people feel like they don't belong in that state or whatever they're trying to manifest, that's what gets that blocking. So, for example, with the Sahi conversation, the conversation kept going to, I want this, but. The but often follow with money. So the reason why there's a lack of belonging in that manifestation is because of money issues. So how do you fix that? You fix your relationship with money, right? Just work on the relationship with money. And that can happen in so many other ways. So many people, we talked about manifesting. What else? I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a fortune teller. don't tell fortune. I read energy. I'm an intuitive reader. I use my intuition, some tarot cards, to tell you what I see. But yeah, we talked a lot about manifestation, so I think that's good enough. I appreciate everybody who's on here, everybody who's liked the live. We got to 91 likes today. And I will see y'all tomorrow. If you haven't liked the live, go ahead and like it for me. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.